What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Rugal, and today we're gonna have a little more fun with my man Rugal because this is a character that came in the game months and months ago and has really fell as far as power creep is concerned. As we all know, in Copas, pretty much every update, characters just get stronger and stronger and stronger. However, with the introduction of characters like Pai Chen and Shazur, it's really buffed up our old characters tremendously, as well as the new characters or the upcoming characters that we're going to be getting in the game. And what I want to show you guys today is a run in Tower of Trials. I get tired of doing guild raid runs, and I'll probably end up doing one today because Nightmare Geese is unlocked. And by the way, since it is reset, I do wish you all good luck on your pulls. But what I want to show you guys is how much damage my man Rugal does without using these buffs, and then showing you what he can do with the buffs. Now, his leadership is going to be the best either way, whether I'm using the buffs or not. We're going to be using Athena as a striker, 98 Athena, even though Rugal doesn't really need it. However, if you're trying to do a solo, it might work out. Now, he is a green, so he doesn't have an advantage or disadvantage against, himself. But let me show you guys what kind of damage old boy does if I can keep him alive. Now, Rugal does have a nice core, immunity core, where he gets a huge heal, but it's on a 30-second cooldown, so yeah. Now, something that's nice about Rugal is that, and he died. He died. Wow. Wow. Let me try that again. Wow, he died pretty quickly. And that's what I mean. You got a 30-second cooldown, and I tried going into that 3PG, but it didn't work out too well. Let's try that again. Now, what I was saying earlier is his first skill actually causes the opponents to be kind of stagnant, which is nice. Now, I need to hit that 3PG as soon as possible if I get it. Oh, crap. There we go. Got lucky there. I actually got our 3PG. Now, look at the damage, guys, after we do this. Look at the damage, guys. Look at the damage. It is pitiful, right? We're barely touching Rugal at stage 120 in Tower of Trials. We're barely doing anything at all. Like we I mean, we're doing some damage. I'm gonna come and get back here. Ah! Woo! That was close. I mean, he's doing enough damage that maybe you'd be able to get it done. You probably could, in all honesty. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna do our 3PG. I mean, he might be able to do this. He might. I don't know. I mean, I think we'll just kind of keep it going and see if we can. Uh-oh. Okay, get away. Oh, crap. We're dead. Maybe we're not dead. Maybe we're not dead. I mean, as long as we have our cooldowns off cooldown, we're good to go. Like, we'll keep getting that heal. I mean, if we can keep Rugal in the air. He shouldn't hit us. Yeah, we're good. I mean, maybe we could do a solo like this. But the damage is still lacking like crazy, guys. Like, we're not really... I mean, we're doing some damage, but... Get away. Woo-wee. So there, our core kicked in. One thing that's nice about Rugal is getting that huge heal. That is sweet. But being on a 30-second cooldown kind of sucks. I mean, the damage, guys, just isn't good enough. It just isn't good enough, man. We haven't have we even done 2 bars yet? We're going to end up running out of time. Is what's going to end up happening here. I mean, yeah, we haven't even done 2 bars yet. Woo, but I mean, yeah, you can keep Rugal alive. That's for sure. No problem. But I think we've seen enough. We're seeing that he's just not going to do enough damage. We haven't even done 2 bars yet. There we hit 2 bars. Well, actually about 3 bars. Uh-oh. There we go. Athena kind of saved us there with that heal. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. So, I mean, you know, guys, we're almost down to the 8-minute marker here. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have hit that second skill. All right, this is going to be the last 3 PG, guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch to some gameplay where we're going to use those buffs and get it done. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, Rugal probably could do this. Maybe? It sucks that Rugal doesn't have, like, that hyper armor on that 3rd skill. But this is pretty tough, guys. This is pretty damn tough, right? We're not doing a whole lot of damage. Now, let me show you what he does when you have the buffs, right? This is pretty damn wild. So whenever we bring up that run, guys, check this out. This is crazy, right? And I'm going to play this the same way that I did with that Lady Guinness run. So we didn't even get our 3 PG belt up, which kind of sucks. By the way, guys, I got an Athena set on Rugal, and I'm using that blast option card with Lady Guinness on it also. Now, right now, we're not doing that much damage because we don't have any buffs, right? But when we switch to using the girls and then adding those buffs, getting that 300% attack from Pi, getting the blast skill increase from Shizuru, and then, of course, all the increased damage received is nice. And something about Pi, guys, that I didn't mention in the last video, and really what you should be doing with her, is you should always hit her second skill twice. That gives a 50% heal to all team members. That is massive. In the run that you're watching right now, I don't even do that. I just hit it 1 time because it gives herself a little 4% heal. But you really should be hitting it twice because you're giving everybody a heal that way. But look at the damage, guys. Look at the damage, right? We're already down to the middle of the 9th bar by using those girls, right? And this is what I talked about in the original video that I did with Rugal and these girls in that guild raid run, is that making these older characters that aren't as strong anymore due to power creep, making them stronger to be able to do like higher level content is amazing. This was very, very hard with Rugal before. As you guys just saw, his damage just really wasn't good enough. And yeah, there's some buffs, and I could have added some buffs in there, but then buffs would have been nothing compared to Shizuru and Pai Chen. These are the 2 best supports in the game, and their buffs synergize with someone like Rugal perfectly, and other characters as well in the game, right? Red and green and yellow, especially with blast skill. If they're red, green, and yellow and they got blast skills and their main damage deal skill is blast skill, like Iori, like that, I mean, guys, that's massive, right? Not to mention, Shizuru can also increase strike skill damage by 40% also from her skills, along with the increased target damage received. So it's like, it's really amazing to be able to do this. This was an easy run for me to do, guys, due to Rugal's survivability, right? You saw how well he could survive a second ago with just, you know, doing a solo, right? But whenever you're switching between these characters, that 30-second cooldown on his immunity core is always going to be up. Every time I bring him in, he's always going to have it. So I always have that leeway to where if he does get hit by himself, right, and he does take a lot of damage, I don't have to worry about dying because that immunity core will kick in. Like, it is massive, right? And the damage is massive. I'm loving it, right? I'm loving it. It also goes to show you that if we get an increase to Tower Trials, if we get more stages, then a character like Rugal might still be relevant to where they might actually be able to do damage. It's a lot of resources to A7 a character. A lot of players, what they do is they'll get a character, and now that we know that we get reruns of these EX characters, they'll wait for a rerun, right? People are going to be waiting for Rugal to get a rerun, and other characters as well if they're their favorites, especially since we also know now that they get buffs like Keo and Shermie, right? Because they're going to be getting buffs. And just imagine Rugal with buffs equivalent to what Keo and Shermie got. Just imagine that. Like, oh, I cannot wait. As a fan of this character, he is my numero uno, guys. Even above Leona, above every character in KOF, he is my numero uno favorite character. And when he gets buffs, I cannot wait, especially since the fact that I already have him maxed out. And for other players that are waiting on him or other characters, it's really, really exciting to see what these buffing characters can do for them. I mean, look at this, guys. We're down to 8 minutes and 50 seconds, right? We're down to the third bar. Third bar already. We are smoking what we did a second ago. I mean, look at that, guys. He does like in one rotation, he'll do a full bar. Now, the reason it's a little difficult is because the Rugal, Tower Child Rugal, keeps getting a damn heal, which is pretty freaking annoying. But my man Rugal is doing enough damage that it doesn't matter. He can melt this guy fast enough to where we can get it done. We can absolutely destroy this. And this is why I say this in all these videos. I save the Tower Trials 120. This is why I won't defeat it, because honestly, I want to be able to have different content to show you guys instead of just guild raid over and over and over, right? It gets boring doing the same things over and over and over. And a lot of you enjoy the fact that, I was trying to, go against this instead of guild raid. Now look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 8 minutes and 32 seconds. I could have easily whooped its butt. I could have easily destroyed this thing in no time flat, right? With plenty of time to spare. That's how godly these two characters are to have on your team. And this guy is months and months old. He's been in this game for a long time. And I could even buff up the damage even more if I had different cards on them. If I was using the City of Darkness set with Nightmare Geese on it, I would get an extra increased target damage received by 10%. If I was using certain stones and these characters were leveled up, right, I would get even more damage. I can't show the stones because she's only level 90, but if you had like decreased defense stones and increased target damage received stones on these characters, you would buff you up even more, especially for even future characters. I mean, it's pretty sick, guys. It really is. And this is why I can never stress enough that whenever characters are supports, it really is amazing. They really do last the test of time because, I mean, you could just keep reusing them over and over and over. And if we ever get a game mode in the future or the Aegis challenge that's going to open up in a few days, having these buffing characters that can buff up specific characters in that challenge could make a world of difference. They definitely have made a huge difference in the past. And I will share another run in Tower Trials with another character at A1 where you can absolutely get it done, which is just nuts, guys. But let me know what you guys think about good old Rugal. Well, get off of this. Good old Rugal, get it done, absolutely destroying thanks to the ladies' help. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. daily 7 time. Link in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.